Jesus has set you free. You've invited him into your heart, into your life, and you're out in this wild place and you're free, but you don't know how to live free. And that's the challenge. But I want you to take a moment. I want you to think about that. Where am I captive in my life? What is one thing that's got its grips on me and I can't break free? We see Jesus is taking two very different things, and yet he's putting them in the same thing and he's marrying them. Freedom and truth are presented together. Truth is less of a cage and more of a backyard. And so how it began was that we were all once in sin. We were all once in this real cage in the bottom of a basement somewhere in the corner, and forgotten and lost. But see, Jesus comes in and he finds us. He sets us free. I mean, he literally takes the hinges off the cage and he says, follow me. But he doesn't lead us to the front yard. He leads us to the backyard. A lot of us think of freedom as the front yard, where there's no fence, there's nothing there, and you can just kind of like go wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do and say whatever you want to say and watch whatever you want to watch and listen to whatever you want to listen to, and that's freedom. That's not freedom. And I don't know about you, but when I have a kid, I'm not going to let my son or my baby girl, my baby boy, like play in the front yard while I go in the house and let him get run over by a car or something. That doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. But yet, as Christians, a lot of us, we feel like, we feel like that's freedom. Like any good father, he's like, no. Let me show you how to live. Let me invite you to the backyard. It's nice. I'm back here. Let me show you within the confines of this, where in the confines of truth, you'll be safe. And that's what's beautiful about the backyard is that the gate's open. That backyard's not a prison. You can leave it. He's a gentleman. He's not going to hold you at gunpoint to the backyard. You better eat with me and hang out with me. No. It's an open invitation, and you take it or leave it. But the consequences are on you. Jesus is what freedom is built upon. He is the very truth. He is that very fence. He's the reason for the fence. And it's an invitation to go in the back and eat some barbecue with Jesus on a daily basis. And that be enough. And don't allow the enemy to stand outside the gate and say, hey, we got something better out here. You want to come out here? And not give in to that temptation. But to say, you know what? I'm actually very satisfied right here. I don't need anything more. Because the one who built the fence is the one that invited me to the table. It was the one that set me free from the cage.